What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel, and welcome back to another Blood on the Clocktower game. We are playing the Ballad of C7, but it has been updated. It has been updated since we played it last, because part of the script competition was that they had the ability to tinker with things, the ability to change some things. I noticed that the demons are different, and we have seat 8 is our seat 7s, whatever. Because we're playing with 8 players instead of a Teensyville becoming a big game or whatever. And I've got to set up a game. What are we going to put in this time? I kind of like the Nodashi. I really don't like the Boom Dandy. I kind of like the Harpy. We get one outsider, which is going to be the Dronk, so that I can give Saint in the Bluffs. I like a Shigenja here. I think Balloonist without adding an outsider is fine. Let's go Fortune Teller. I like Oracle. And then Mare. Is this fine? It's got pretty good info. One of them is going to be the Drunk, which I think is fine. I could go Seamstress maybe instead, because only 2 of them are going to be not poisoned, basically. That's kind of brutal. Maybe we don't do Drunk. But that still doesn't matter. I think I would rather have the Drunk than have a different outsider. Well... Oh, no, we still have +1. We get 1 extra thing. In that case... Yeah, we can put the Mare back in. Okay. Excellent. Alright, everybody. Tokens have been delivered. I can see that everyone is here. Let's go ahead and start the first night. Good night, everybody. Honk.
So I think the real question is not who's the demon, but who's the poor minion that's going to have secret.
Okay, so I got to pick out some bluffs. I want to put Saint. I need to pick a Drunk. Giving Dreamer as a bluff is going to be really funny. And then I like Noble. No. Like maybe Librarian. I think that's fine. Who's our Drunk gonna be? So these people are poisoned. Wow. I think the Drunk being the Balloonist is really funny, because they see themselves at some point not realizing that they are the only outsider. I think that works okay. We're going to do Wakes. This is the demon. These are the minions. Make a choice. Try and speed things along a little bit. Send the demon to Bluffs. I'm going to get the Harpy stuff in a minute. And we're going to get to start with the Fortune Teller. I need to pick a red herring. I really love a red herring C8. It's great. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to tell a fortune to?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a townsfolk ability. All right.
Seat seven.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Juin and seat 8.
Juin and seat 8. You learn yes.
Of course I do. Thank you.
Huge. And what was this? Juin is mad that Ryan is evil. Well, that's our next port of call. Hello.
Hello.
Firstly, you are Harpy mad that Ryan is evil.
That would be difficult. Thank you.
Would you like to use your seamstress ability?
Of course I would. You know what? I'd like to check if the A's are on the same team, being Alan and Amelia.
Alan and Amelia. Yes, they are on the same team.
I'm gonna believe I'm Vigor, not Vigor. They're actually poisoned. Cheers.
Of
Thanks,
course.
Keith. Bye.
Okay. We can get rid of this now. And then the balloonist. Who do we want the balloonist to learn? I think showing Justin first. I think showing Justin first is actually really funny. Hello.
Hello. I feel like I'm always this role on this script.
The balloonist, yeah.
Who's playing the game?
The person that is playing the game is Justin. Justin is playing the game.
Very exciting. I'm delighted to learn this. Thank you very much.
Tomorrow you'll learn another person who's playing the game. So look forward to that
In the world's
too.
most useless role ever, yes.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
As our Shigenja, you start knowing that your closest evil player is anti-clockwise.
Anti. Very good, thank you.
Good luck. I think that's it. The Oracle doesn't even get info yet. And so that be all. That be all. Let's wake them up.
Can't jump anymore.
Yep.
Can still start pass though.
Good morning, everybody. I'm dead. You'll be shocked to learn I've died. Absolutely no one could have seen this coming because I'm the coolest, most greatest person of all time with absolutely no enemies. None. Actually, except maybe there is a demon that might want me dead, and you should possibly look into that and avenge me. I'll give you 4 minutes to do so.
Juan and Ryan are really enjoying their chats.
Oh, looking for an evil player. I'm a noble, and you're on the noble pings, Ryan.
Ooh,
Could be evil.
that's very fun. What am I happy to share? Well, I'm happy to share that I am the farmer. I'm definitely the farmer.
I see. Good to hear. I will probably nominate today. If I get rid of one of my noble pings, and then you are evil, I don't have to worry about the other two.
Yeah, but you won't have any way of confirming my role, right? Because there's no Undertaker or Cannibal in the script.
Yeah. No, I'll know in my heart. It's okay, Ryan. I'll see you later.
I don't think that's how information works.
Okay, that lie is fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell people that I got a seamstress no between them though.
That's fine. So fortune teller, seat 8, and Juan, you got a yes.
Yeah. I fully expect Keith to make Juan my red herring. Like Juan's gonna be my red herring, almost certainly. But like still, it doesn't make me want to execute him any less.
This is fair. Are you going to go see what he's claiming, or we're just going to go hard on the...
No, I'll talk to him. I'll give him a chance to explain himself. Maybe he's a recluse or something.
Is that on the script? Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
It is.
Alright.
Or like something annoying like a mayor or a saint or something like that. Or a magician. Yes, you could. Anyway, I want to find out what he's claiming.
Alright. Very good.
Fuck it, I'll find some other shit then.
Okay, so
Thanks, mate.
Although I guess there's a world where it's specifically seat 8 and Ryan. Technically, right? That would make Ryan your closest. That's when you get anti-clockwise.
Yes.
Yes. The world exists. All right. See you, Justin.
Yeah.
Great, I would say. 2 for 2s?
Oh, that's boring. Oh. Hucklanes, come on.
Sure. I'm the farmer.
You're the farmer. Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, I hope you... Keith is already laughing at this conversation. I hope you die soon, but I hope you come nowhere near me, please.
You don't want to be farmer turned? I feel like it's great to be confirmed.
No, I can confirm other people. I'm the dreamer.
Ah, okay.
that you might be the drunk.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Who's the other player?
Alan. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. I have a claim from him, so
Okay, that's fine.
I
I'm
might.
going to tell him the same thing, but I'm not telling anyone else what I saw because I'm keen to see if the evil team has an outsider bluff. I could also just be drunk in some way, but you know, that's my play at the moment.
Okay. Is there poisoner? No. Just no dashi.
But there's
Okay.
no dash here.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I shall not push too hard on my info.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, it's almost time for everyone to come on back. 12 seconds.
Anyone got info on Seed 8?
Oh my god.
Me and Seed 8 were having a great chat. Had to come back. Rude.
Alright, welcome back everybody. It's time for nominations and executions. Let's start with Juan.
Yeah, I need to jump in here before Alan because you're about to hear bullshit from Alan's voice, Alan's dulcet tones. But the real seamstress information is that there is a no between Alan and Ryan. To add insult to injury, Ryan's been seen in the Noble Pings, so I think Ryan's our best execution today. Alan, time for your BS.
Alan?
I am actually a seamstress with a no between seat 8 and Juan, so I would like one of them executed instead.
Alright, I'm hearing nominations.
I'll nominate seat 8.
Alright, Alan nominates seat 8. Wouldn't this have been a great time for seat 8 to be the virgin? Alan, why should we kill seat 8?
Seat 8, first of all, is in my information. And second of all, has been the demon for the last, 5 games in a row. And also, if seat 8 is the demon, that means that only one of us loses. So I think we should just do it.
Alright, seat 8, what do you have to say in your defense?
Crickets.
Excellent. 4 votes is required to put seat 8 on the block. Spinning it down, starting now.
Nobody drop. Nobody drop. Oh, I knew it. There's gonna be one. Nidge, come on. Yes,
Alright,
yes.
4 is enough. Seat 8 is on the block.
Juan nominates Brian.
Juan nominates Ryan. Juan, tell us why.
You heard it all. And does it bear repeating? Seamstress, no, and Noble Pings. Ryan, your defense?
I was about to say that I believe the seamstress no is on you, Juan, not me. From what I've heard, I am in the noble pings. So if there are good pings on other players, I'd be happy to die to put that out. But I have given my true hard claim to 2 people today, and I think I would be a pretty bad kill. But yeah, up to town. Maybe I'm reading more socially evil than Seed 8. Who knows? Ooh.
Alright, 4 to tie, 5 to die. Spinning it down, starting now. Damn, you all hate seat 8, huh? Alright, 1 is not enough. Any further nominations? Closing in 10.
What were the bluffs again, Ryan?
Mayor, farmer, and monk. Yeah.
Okay.
Closing in 5.
If you're taking one of those, I'll take Monk. Cool.
Seat 8 has a scared expression on their face. Seat 8 has been executed and does die. Everybody please go to hell. Go to hell. You'll suck. Alright. What's our other nights? It's Harpy time. Hello.
Hello. I would like to make Nidge mad that Amelia is evil, please.
Alright, sounds good. Best of luck.
Yeah. Boom Dandy in seat 7 is truly
What if
cooked.
Seed 8 is the goblin?
Well, they can't. Oh, yeah.
Hello. You've been selected by the Harpy. You are mad that Amelia is evil. I didn't catch. Yeah, I can't hear you at all, but I can see you toggling the mute. I'm assuming this is a yes. You've understood. Toggled more for me to. Mic settings. Okay. But did you hear? Is the thing.
Killing.
That
Oh, yeah.
strategy's a bit overdone, honestly.
It's okay. The storyteller will just give me washerwoman. Sorry, give that person.
Hello. Who would you like to octopus tonight?
Bro, I don't know. I hate being a Dashi. I feel like it's gonna obviously be me at some point.
Then don't be obvious. Fivehead, just be good at the game instead.
A decent kill might be Justin.
Mm.
Amelia has a claim from Alan. Alan's info's poisoned anyway. If he's info gathering, that could be useful to keep around. But that's provided Justin's telling the truth. There's a noble floating around that I think is Amelia, who is in my drunk ping, so that might work out later. Yeah, yeah, let's go Justin, I
Okay.
think. Thanks.
Sounds good. Good luck. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to select tonight?
I will pick. I'll pick Ryan and Kate.
You pick Ryan and Kate, and you get a no.
All right, thank you.
Public chat.
Okay. And then balloonist. I don't think anyone else needs to be doing anything. We have a drunk balloonist. We've seen the Shigenja. I can't show Kate right away. What if I show Alan? Wouldn't that be markedly humorous? Yeah, let's show Alan. Alan, then Kate. I think, yeah, we give all our misinformation now and then like everything is correct later is kind of fine, probably. Hello.
Who's in the game?
You learn that Alan is in fact playing the game.
This is exciting news. I wasn't sure. I was on the
He was
fence.
playing the game.
This is
Yeah.
good to know. Thank you very much.
Okay, I think that's it. So we wake everyone up. We announce Justin is dead. Nij did in fact get the harpy info. So I think we're fine. Good morning, everybody. You awake to discover Justin died last night.
Aw.
Interesting. Okay.
That clock war going hard.
Oh, dang it. Amelia, let's chat.
Nij is mad that Amelia is evil.
Okay. I'm the Nodashi.
Nice.
I'm claiming. The blood says Saint Dreamer Librarian, which means there's a drunk in the game. So I'm just claiming Librarian who saw a drunk between Alan and Amelia, because then if Alan has poisoned info, I look a little less sus, I guess.
Mhm.
But that does take a bluff off the board. So you have Dreamer or whatever else you want.
I've just been hard claiming farmer to everyone. I might back into magician later since we know that's not like.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Justin claims Shigenja. I don't know what Alan's claiming, but he seems disappointed he might be the drunk. I think Amelia's the noble.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Pointing towards me?
Yes.
Hmm.
And this death doesn't help. Because it's seat 8 and which is completely opposite me, and then me dying. Yeah, okay.
And now I have to worry about being vigor poisoned.
I mean, vigor poison on you doesn't really matter. Like if you were vigor poisoned, Alan could be anything, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah.
So from your point of view, if you choose to trust me, hypothetically, and Alan is evil, that means Juan has to also be evil in order for your info to work.
Alan evil, Juan evil. Yes, because I'm pointing towards Juan, not Alan. If you are good and I'm sober.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Or Alan could just be drunk or whatever is the other option.
Did you speak to Juan yesterday?
No.
Night 1, I got yes on Juan and seat 8.
And who? Sorry? Oh, seat 8. Yeah.
Juan and seat 8. And then on... then last night I got a no on you and Ryan.
Okay. Also, Juan probably is actually the same.
Oh, you're disconnected. And we're back.
Ooh, yeah. Well, things just get so crazy, living life it's hard to do.
No, damn him.
Excellent.
3 seconds.
Oh,
Oh,
I think we just go with what we've got already doing.
yeah, I'll announce.
Alright, welcome back, everybody. It's time for nominations.
Hello. I was Harpy mad yesterday. There's a chance that C8 was the Harpy. I was Harpy mad at Ryan if that wasn't apparent. So Ryan, there are no noble pings. I have no idea if there was a noble at all. I really am the seamstress. So Alan double claimed me, tells me he's a minion, and my real seamstress information was that Alan and Amelia are on the same team. So my kill today will be Amelia, unless anyone or execution, unless Amelia has other thoughts about other evil players.
So interestingly, Amelia and I, if we're on the same team and we're both evil, then Kate also has to be evil, and there aren't that many evil players.
How can Kate be evil?
Kate has information on Amelia and myself that indicates that at least one of us is good.
She's not there to corroborate.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the three. If your information is correct, then the three of us, at least Amelia and I, have to be good.
No, I've got a world where that works. Are nominations open?
Yeah.
Nidge nominates Amelia.
Alright. Nidge nominates Amelia. Tell us why.
So Kate's given me a hard claim, and I think that it works if they are the drunk specifically. I think this is a good seamstress. I think there's a seamstress, yes. I think there's a drunk ability pointing at two evil players together to try and clear them. And I've been told that Justin has hard claimed a role as well. Like there's so much information pointing at Amelia, and I think it's ironic because so does mine. There's no way that all the information can be wrong, but I think it's meant to work out that way to try and make it look so bad that it's good or something. I think Amelia is our demon here.
All right, Amelia, anything to deflect?
I don't know what your ability is, Nidge, but obviously the seamstress ping on myself and Alan, assuming that's legit. I feel like that's statistically just between two good players. Like that is the more likely option there. There is information on me from Kate, which I agree with what Alan said, that the only way for Alan and I to both be evil is if Kate is specifically the drunk, which then you're building other worlds where I think you mentioned someone else being drunk. I don't know. I'm in a drunk ping at the end of the day. It's not a huge loss if you execute me because I can't really rely too heavily on my info anyway.
Hang on. Can I ask Alan if you're still claiming seamstress?
Nah, I'm not. I've told multiple people that I'm actually claiming.
I think that's Minion who got a bluff today.
All right, 3 votes is required.
Alan claimed a role to me day one, conversation one, that was not So he claimed seamstress, and then I claimed my role, and he went, "Oh, I feel bad. I lied. Let me claim my actual role."
Taking the vote starting now.
Doesn't help if we're both equal together.
Justin, did you tell me the truth on day one? Did you tell me your hard claim? This is very important.
I got like half the town vote.
I couldn't tell if you said yes or no there.
Is enough.
I would have voted else differently. If I knew.
Any further nominations?
Ryan nominates Ninj.
Please tell us why.
I'm okay. I am reading Juin as socially good here, and I think if the seamstress yes is actually between two evil players, that means we already have the demon unblocked now, and we'll probably just resolve this sooner or later. But Nidge said he had information pointing towards Amelia without saying what that information is. Based on my reading of what the roles are, it'd really just be maybe like balloonist or perhaps fortune teller, but it'd be helpful to clarify what that is, right? Because if it's fortune teller, yes, then fine, Amelia might be the idea. If it's just a balloonist, especially if Amelia is also in a drunk ping, is my understanding, then that doesn't actually point towards Amelia being evil at all. Yeah.
All right, Nij.
I'm the dreamer. I dreamt Amelia is the Nodashi. I think that Amelia's townsfolk neighbors got correct, true information, like deliberately to make it look like she can't be the Nodashi.
Can I just add pertinent or no?
Sure, I guess.
So the dreamer picked me and dreamt me and didn't approach me to ask what townsfolk role I was claiming.
Excellent. 3 to tie, 4 to die.
All right, I'll
Well,
vote
this
to.
feels like a lift.
Oh,
That
shit.
is a
Voting
tie.
Okay, maybe we do just have two evil players in the seamstress. Yes. My bad.
I
I
tried
really
to.
shouldn't have voted.
I didn't vote in time. I was in another tab.
Nah, like, well, Ryan, if you voted there, I assumed at the very least other people put their hands up, so why I put my hand up? But then neither Kate nor Alan nor Nitch put their hands.
Yeah.
All right, any final nominations?
I didn't because I was happy with Amelia on the block. But...
Whatever.
Do we want to
We're
kill
on
someone
6.
today?
We're on 6. We have to sleep once.
Yeah, I'd rather sleep at 6.
I'll be closing in 10. 6, 5, 4.
Nij, are you willing to say
Two.
what towns you saw Amelia
1.
as?
I'll talk to Amelia tomorrow.
Everybody goes to sleep. There has been no execution today. Hello.
Can I have Kate mad that Alan is evil, please?
Okay. Seems good.
All right. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
You've been selected by the Harpy.
No, for fuck's sake. Okay.
You are mad that Alan is evil.
Okay.
Who would you
Oh, I
like to
hate-
kill?
That make you look so sus.
I mean, you could just kill Ryan in revenge, and then the ability goes away.
Imagine, that'd be too funny.
It's kind of based, actually.
No, I need Ryan to take heat, actually. I think I'm just gonna kill Juin.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna leave all the info in.
Yeah.
If there is, oh wait, yeah, need to claim Dreamer. And then point at that as sus. But then, well, if he's already got correct info, he's already got correct info, so it doesn't matter.
Juin?
Yeah, Juan, go for it.
All right, good luck. Hello.
Hello, the demon thinks I'm a frame. That's nice. I'll pick Ryan and Amelia.
You pick Ryan and Amelia, and you get a yes.
Ooh, nice, spicy. Thank you.
Good luck. And then Balloonist. What's the Balloonist going to learn? I think Kate is the correct choice here. Hello.
Hello. Do you know what I find very amusing?
Cartoons.
Never played a game with Nidge, and he is adhering to the frame zero meta on me. It's just without any notification. It's good.
Bro just knows what's up.
What's my name?
Amelia is your name, but the person that's also playing the game is Kate.
Kate. Wonderful. Thank you.
Alrighty. So I think this is fine. I really want Alan to pick Kate again, and so I can actually give him a real helpful information one time. So I don't know. Also, Seat 8 has done nothing. They've had no info, no opportunity to add anything. What I just use Seat 8 to lie about some shit would be kind of funny. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You awake to discover Juan died last night. That is fun.
Would love to know what townsfolk role you got when you dreamed me. I've hard claimed to Alan and Justin, so I won't be able to backpedal, and both of those people can't be evil.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not the dreamer, so.
Okay, what's the info on me?
Basically what Juan said, plus apparently what Justin said.
Wait, so I'm in a seamstress, yes, and I happen to be near the Shigenja, and that is concrete. What are you?
The mirror.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
I would like to keep up the bluff of dreamer for now, though.
Okay.
So you can go out and say that yes, I've confirmed the correct townsfolk role. But I was half mad yesterday, so.
Okay, I'll buy that. That's fine. I would love to know your thoughts on Kate.
She talked to Justin day one and then talked to me, I think. Hard claim straight away, told me that I wasn't in her pings. That was it.
Okay. Okay.
She's the only other person I've hard claimed Mare to though. So.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's what? Ryan, Kate, Nidge
I could
are the
see.
options.
I could see
But
Amelia and
you're
no dash.
tell her.
Do
Yeah, we
you
should just kill Amelia today, I reckon. That's my opinion. Going by non-post info. Wait, no, if we kill Amelia, then I have to assume that you are evil with Amelia based on my info. Fuck.
Not if she's the Nodashi.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. Oh, so you're on different teams, but your dash would poison the information.
Yeah.
That actually is
Do you
fair.
know what Justin's claiming?
He claims Shigenja pointing in Amelia's direction, but I need to speak to Justin.
In Amelia's direction. All right.
Yes, so it doesn't make sense. Or at least I, as the storyteller, would never do that, but I want to talk to Justin.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let me go, please.
Yeah.
See you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just Kate in seat 8 chilling once again.
Besties for life.
For life. Alright, welcome back, everybody. It's time for nominations and executions.
Hello. It's not a nomination, obviously, but after yesterday, I've decided I still want Amelia. I liked that Amelia before this game said
I'm disconnected again.
But yeah. Could one of the alive players, or maybe an Amelia, nominate Amelia?
Who did you want me to nominate? I have someone in mind, but
Yourself?
no.
Can I ask, did the Dreamer info check out?
Yes.
Interesting.
Alan will nominate
Oh.
Kate.
Alan nominates Kate. Tell us why.
My information is specifically pointing away from Kate and towards Amelia, but Justin's information is also pointing away from Kate and towards Amelia, from what I've heard. This makes me think that Kate is just an Odashi.
Okay, Kate, anything to add?
I'll be counter-nomming, but it could just be pointing away from me because I'm not the demon? Question mark?
That's
Right.
also
Pertinent. Kate was seen in a balloonist ping directly after Alan, for whatever that's worth.
And Alan is also in a drunk ping.
yeah, but it's from Kate, so that doesn't.
And
matter.
I could also just be drunk. Like,
Yeah,
because no one's claiming outsider, so there is a drunk, right?
Could be
yes.
Steph.
Yeah, I don't think that helps us, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, it at least anyway. Whatever. I'm gonna count it on anyway. So
All right, 3 votes is required. Going to be spinning it down, starting now.
Could
I think this
Mitchell
is a bit
Ryan vote
about-
for me?
I think
Julian,
this is
think you're-
Could
pretty
someone
much
vote for
out.
me? All right, fine.
Sorry?
I'll put my hand up. No one wants to vote for me. No one ignored me, so it's fine.
3 is enough.
Oh.
Kate is on the block.
Kate nominates Alan.
Kate nominates Alan. Kate, tell us why.
I am wondering whether there's an active harpy who has made Alan harpy mad at me. But I can build a world where Alan is just an evil in my fake librarian ping because I'm actually the drunk, not the librarian, hence seeing the drunk. So yeah, I don't know. I just I mean, for me, the information makes total sense because I'm not the demon. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, normally as a librarian, I'd be fine to die, but I just feel like it's a small game, and I think we still have 2 evils alive. I think there's pretty clear evidence of harpy madness. So,
All right, Alan, anything to add?
Yes, so if Juan and Justin are good, which we should believe that they are because they're both dead, Justin's information is pointing towards Kate being evil. Or at least point... can I out you, Justin? Yeah, so I've heard Justin's Shigenja with an anti-clockwise, which is pointing away from Amelia. Juan's information says that me and Amelia are on the same team. Kate's information says that that me and
clockwise
Amelia...
is towards Amelia.
Sorry. Just
Anti-clockwise.
just quickly. So Kate's information says that me and Amelia are both good on the good team. So the only world where one of us is evil, or both of us are evil, right, is where Kate is specifically the drunk. Juan's got good information that myself and Amelia are on the evil team, but then in that world, Justin's got bad information. So Justin has to be a minion or a demon that's died at night. It just doesn't make sense.
I have 2 things to say to that. First of all, anti-clockwise points towards Amelia, and secondly, there's no reason why there couldn't be an evil in the librarian ping with the drunk. So there's a world where one of you is the drunk and one of you is evil, which is currently the world that I'm living in, or both of you are good. I don't think both of you are evil, unless I specifically got the evil team as the drunk librarian, which I don't think has happened.
So how do you rationalize Juan's information?
I can't remember what Juan's information is.
I
Sorry.
see Alan and Amelia as the same team, and if I may, while I have the floor, Nij and Ryan, can one of you put your hand down? We'll tie right now.
then maybe I don't know. Like I don't know. Honestly, maybe I can see a world where Ryan is actually the Nodashi, to Alan the minion. I don't know, but I just have to go with my information, and I know I'm
Sorry.
not
Then why is Winston pointing anti-clockwise and not clockwise?
because Amelia. I don't know.
So-
Maybe
But if sorry,
Yeah.
I think the world works is if Alan's the Nodashi poisoning Kate and Nidge, and Amelia's just the Harpy, right? The Shugenja clan anti-clockwise makes sense. The Seamstress, yes, makes sense because they're both evil,
So
right?
the
And
drunk librarian is the
unfortunately,
whole evil team.
yeah, and then you see a drunk between the evil team to explain why they might be concocting up bad information.
I feel like you guys have taken like a seamstress yes, which is quite statistically like the chances of getting a seamstress yes on a two-person evil team is really low, and you've taken the seamstress yes and gone, we must make this fit in a we've got the whole evil team world. I just
To be
that
fair,
seems
I tried not to do that, and everyone yelled at me just then. So, like, I
Like-
was saying that you aren't both on the evil team. I just think I'm the drunk, and there's a Nodashi somewhere, maybe, and I don't know. I honestly can't explain it all. I don't really get it. I'm a
Alright.
boring librarian.
I am going to be taking the votes. It's 3 to tie, 4 to die. Taking the vote, starting now.
Oh, Nidge is
don't tie.
Why?
Don't tie it. You're gonna waste a dead vote on
That is
Oh.
4 on
So Alan would
Alan.
prefer to
Alan is
die,
now
interesting.
slated for
Yeah, I'm a
execution.
teaming candidate. I'd rather execute Kate tomorrow.
Yeah, that was strange.
I think that was
So
a
Nidge,
lift, not by Alan, but just
Nidge put his hand back up.
Yeah, that was
I
like
would rather kill my neighbors in a potential Nodashi world.
I
And
would
was it
like
voting?
to nominate Nidge, please.
Amelia nominates Nidge. Tell us why.
I believe that Alan is on the good team. I thought that before the seamstress info came out, and then that sort of confirmed it. So I would obviously prefer to execute away from someone who I think is good given the player count. My first preference would have been Kate, but Nidge's voting on lifting off Kate was really bizarre, and there's some bizarre things with the conversation we had today, which could be explained by being good, but could equally be explained by being evil.
Alright, Nidge, anything to add?
Hello, I'm Nidge. You're trying to get a social read on me. Don't. It doesn't work. I would rather
No.
execute my neighbor than someone who's not my neighbor,
Hang on.
purely because
Oh,
I'm scared of the Nodashi world. I
wait.
want my information to be clean, and I'll talk about all of my information tomorrow when we're at Final 3.
Wait, according to Nidge's Dreamer confirms someone, like he got their role correctly.
Alright.
But that could be
4
exactly the player who's outed, you know?
4 to tie, 5 to die.
I'm
Spinning
just
it
going to
down,
say it.
starting
Nidge
now.
did not get my role, so do with that what you will.
That is not enough. I'm going to be closing in 10 with Alan being executed.
I mean, I think based off voting, it's Nidge
Yeah.
and Kate.
Closing in 5.
Ryan
Yeah.
Ryan nominates. Wait, who else can be nominated today?
Why Ryan?
Just Ryan, I think.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I
hang
choose
on.
not to nominate
Let me double
myself.
check. Kate,
Has anyone
Alan,
heard from
Nidge.
Steve Seven?
Amelia has not been nominated today.
Okay, that I don't think based on the voting patterns that Amelia's the demon in the situation. Like if Amelia's demon, she'll survive and we can settle this at final 3. Yeah. Okay.
Choosing to not nominate. I'm going to go back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, Alan. Sadly, now we sing our song and we all go to sleep. Okay, one final harpying.
Hello. I would like to make myself mad that Nidge is evil, please.
Okay. Hello, the harpy has selected you. you are mad that Nidge is evil.
What? Okay, thank you so much.
Hello.
I hate these games so much.
It's just because I keep putting you in situations.
You could have at least made me look a little bit incriminating, you know? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm getting executed today, I think. I guess just Nidge.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good luck. Whoops, it bounced. Uh-oh. I disconnected. Okay, memes. That's fine. I'm going to get a final balloonist ping, and that balloonist ping is going to be on Nidge. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, Frame. You have learned that there is one final player playing the game, and that player is Nidge.
Ah, yes. Townsfolk outsider, demon minion, minion demon. We shall never know. Thank you very much.
Okay, I don't think there's anything left to do. I think I've set up a pretty good narrative where people will be kind of convinced that Kate is the Nadashi, but I also see a convincing enough narrative where Amelia is also the Nodashi, with Alan being the drunk. Well, Alan did get a yes on Amelia. So, who knows? Let's see how this plays out.
I think we've got better odds than that.
Hello. What are you all doing here? Are you all here to receive the news of Ryan's death? It's the final three. There will be no private chats. Nominations will be open immediately.
I'm happy to share that I was the magician.
Farmer. Nidge.
Nidge?
No, sorry, no, Ryan, go ahead first.
Oh, I just want to share that I was the magician. Yep.
Did anyone... Hey, I haven't had a single conversation with you all game.
Yes. Okay, that's all. Nidge, please go ahead.
Yep, so I hard claimed this to Kate, and I hard claimed it to Amelia. I was lying, I'm not the dreamer. I'm the mayor. That's why I wanted to kill Ellen. If he's actually the outsider and librarian, and Kate is the librarian who lied about it and pinged him as the drunk somehow, I don't know. It'll be hilarious.
I hate that so much.
But
Oh.
I'm good for the mayor win.
I don't think that we have been able to execute a good player. An evil player, because we've only executed C8 and me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Everyone else
correct.
is in night deaths.
Oh, Alan, I was happy mad yesterday, by the way. Just saying.
At who?
At Alan.
So who was happy mad the day before?
I was.
Nidge.
Is Evil Team making themselves...
Yep, and I was happy mad at Ryan day one.
Yeah, I don't like.
If Ryan
yeah.
was the real magician, it makes sense for. Oh, does it make sense for Happy Mad to just make someone randomly?
Yeah,
happy,
I
like
think
one of the people they saw. Yeah,
I think so.
So wait, Ryan, what are you claiming?
Magician.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Has anyone heard from Seat 8?
No.
Seat 8, do you have anything to say?
Oh no, C8 evil.
I think now would be a spectacular time for Seat 8 to say something to everyone. And the thing that Seat 8 says is this. Hello, I was the Oracle. I never got any information, and you executed me.
No, C8.
Excellent.
You would have been so good to keep alive. Sorry. May I ask if we could have a rotund bird? Because I realize that I have no information from like,
Round robin.
Most excellent. I can facilitate a borb. Would you like to go first, Ryan?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I am the magician. That is all. Thank you.
All right, John.
I'm the seamstress with a yes between Alan and Amelia. Amelia?
I'm the balloonist. The names I got in order were Justin, Alan, Kate, and Nidge.
Justin.
Shiganja, anti-clockwise.
Kate.
Librarian. I saw a drunk between Alan and Amelia. I also just want to say I was not at all going to nominate Alan yesterday if I wasn't happy mad. So I just want to say all of the logic I was trying to push yesterday, or lack thereof, was completely fabricated for Happy Madness. I actually do not at all believe that either Alan or Amelia are evil.
Alan.
Fortune teller, night 1, yes on Juin and seat 8. Night 2, no on Ryan and Kate. Night 3, yes on Ryan and Amelia.
And Nidge.
I am the mayor. I am going for the mayor win.
And we all just heard from seat 8, so that completes the board.
Alan, World, are you the drunk, do you think? The world?
My information is either good in that Amelia is a demon candidate, or I'm sat next to a Nodashi, so my information can't be used.
Because I'm thinking that it's Buff and Librarian. I think it's just that simple.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Because
I was struggling with that because I was.
Oh, sorry, it has to be Harvey. Whoops. Sorry.
Okay, I'm still
Forgetting
struggling
how
with
many
that
throw.
then because Kate seems to have potentially good info in that Alan was drunk, but in my mind is firmly on the evil team because I think Nidge and Kate are evil, but assuming Kate is good and has legit librarian info, who is the other evil? I'm struggling to place that.
Is
It would be
anyone
And if Kate's actually evil, then the world would have to be I star pass to Ninja. That is the only way that we can make. In that world, Kate is getting a valid drunk ping on the fortune teller, and that makes the balloons info work. Now, I know that I'm not the imp, so I'm not going to build that world any further. But that's why I'm very confused as to why Kate believes both Alan and Amelia are good here. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, because my balloonist info points to Alan being drunk. Maybe Kate just got lucky. Maybe Kate's an Odashi and made a safe call that Alan was a drunk because she knows he'll be poisoned.
The reason I believe that Alan and Amelia are both good is, first of all, because from day one, they are on the same team, like Amelia pointed out, said to me that they were both good because, I mean, shot in the dark, right? But also, I just can't make worlds. I mean, I can't make worlds work anyway. But I can't make worlds work if the seamstress info is not correct, unless Ryan's the Nodashi, which can't work now. So yeah, that's why I don't think Alan and Amelia are both evil.
Does everyone think Alan's the drunk?
I don't think my information can ever be used, unfortunately.
Unless,
Yeah, I think information is drunk. Midge?
I think regardless of whether Alan is the drunk or if he's the Nodashi poisoned fortune teller, like there's the most niche world is where Kate is the Nodashi and Alan is actually the drunk, and I am Nodashi poisoned. It makes a lot of stuff make sense that way, but so does Amelia being Nodashi, and there are some niche worlds where there's an imp star pass. I don't think it would be Ryan. I don't have enough, and I don't like social media playing on people anyway, but one of the other two could have done it. I'm happy that neither of my neighbors has been Vig killed, like Vig minion killed, unless somehow seat 8 is the outsider and Ryan's a Vig kill. But then who would be Harpy Mad today? I don't know. I can't read enough I don't read enough push in anybody to think there's a Harpy Mad today. So I am going to be going for the mayor win. I will be nominating and voting as such. If people think I'm evil, they can distrust that. If people think I'm the demon, please overvote, make it impossible to lift off. I don't know, whatever.
All right, I'm still waiting to hear any nominations, but we'll run through the hands. Let's start with Alan.
Amelia is almost certainly not a no dashi because Justin got a Shigenja anti-clockwise pointing towards Amelia. I don't think that's something that ever happens. I think that it is more likely either Kate or Nij as a no dashi with the other in the evil being the minion. That's the vibe that I get. Either way, I think it's almost certain that there are two evils alive, unless it's a Vig and it's like or a Star Pass or something like that. But yeah, Amelia very well could be the last good.
All right, Ryan, anything to add?
I am very confused why Nij wants to go for the mayor win here, because if Amelia is the Nodashi, then that doesn't, as Alan just mentioned, that doesn't explain Justin's information. It's just if Justin is the imp and Star Pass, which could technically be possible, I suppose, then the Star Pass would be to Nij, in which case Nij is evil. If Kate is the Nodashi, and there's a possibility that Alan is drunk here, and therefore the mayor would be poisoned. So in most of the worlds that I can build right now, I cannot make Nij be the sober mayor, which is why I'm very, very confused as to why Nij is trying to go for the mayor win. It feels to me a bit like maybe Minion trying to draw attention, in which case
I think you're ignoring a bunch of other worlds.
Go ahead, Nij.
I think Ryan's ignoring a lot of other worlds that build towards me being sober. Like I'm not saying there's no world where I'm poisoned, but there are enough of them that I'm happy to go for the mayor win and risk it on that.
What are those worlds?
Where Ellen is the fortune teller, Kate's the Nodashi, where the Nodashi is on the far side, or it's just a Vig or an imp, and I can't be poisoned anyway.
In that world, then Amelia must be evil.
Did I just hear Kate nominates Nij? Okay. Kate nominates Nij. Kate, please tell us why.
The only world I can build that makes sense, obviously, with me not being on the evil team, because from my perspective, I obviously am not on the evil team, is a world where Ryan is the imp who passed to Nij. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of banking on dying early, honestly. But that works for me with Alan being the drunk. It works with the seamstress info. It works with the noble info. It works with the Shigenja info. From as far as I can tell, it would just be arbitrary. So,
who's the minion in your world?
Nij was the minion and is now the imp.
All right, Nij, care to dispel?
I think this is desperate by evil who know that I'm not poisoned and are trying to take me out.
Okay, 2 votes is required to take Nij out. Going to be spinning it down, starting now.
Do you guys want me to vote for this?
I have no idea.
I'll vote so evil can't break it.
People are sending it.
I'll vote so evil can't break it.
Drop. Oh, no.
All right, 3 is enough. Nij is on the block.
This is a
Nij nominates seat 8.
Nij nominates seat 8. Nij, tell us why.
3 votes I needed for a tie. I am the last vote, so it can't be overdone. If I can get at least 2 votes prior to me, I'd appreciate it. No, throw me a win.
All right. Seat 8 has no defense, famously. And 3 to tie, 4 to die.
Who do you want to vote for, Alan?
That is unfortunately not enough.
Well, it doesn't matter. Amelia's not
I am
nominating herself.
happy to nominate Kate if Town
I think you should.
me to, but I'm not.
There's a world, right? Why does, assuming we're saying Kate's evil, right? Why on earth does it need to make Alan or Justin be drunk? Like, it doesn't need to be, it's not quiet at that point because they're poisoned. So why even give them the drunk? That's my concern here.
As in,
I
like,
don't
you think
think Kate's
Keith would have
the demon.
shifted the drunk?
He would have, I feel like, I don't know, just knowing how I would storytell, I would not even bother, move the drunk somewhere else. So I just don't think Kate's the demon.
Why is Kate?
If he was in
Sorry,
a Dashi
why
world.
do you think Kate's the demon?
In a no Dashi world, so it's specifically no Dashi world, then neither you
Kate's
nor
Kate is the
Right.
only demon I can see in an Odashi world.
Hmm.
Because how do you explain your correct information, Justin's misinformation, my
But-
misinformation?
But the balloonist got you and Justin next to each other, as in
I
tonight.
could be the drunk still. I could genuinely just be a drunk.
I have no vote anyway. So Amelia, you can do what you want.
I'm struggling. My balloonist info feels like it gels with Kate's librarian info, or I'm just the drunk one. But if I was storytelling, would drunk a fortune teller over a balloonist. But that's very meta.
I only know that I'm not the demon. We are probably not going to tie unless you like nominate Ryan. But
I'm sorry, I'm not keen for a mare win. I'm either keen to nominate Kate or leave it where it is.
I'm not the demon. If you're not keen on a mere win, then I'm evil. So I have to be the demon, or I'm just a minion, and you're nominating Kate.
Yeah, that's the world's. To me, I think you and Kate are most likely to be evil together. I don't know. Town. I will do what Town tells me. Put your hand up if you want me to nominate Kate.
If
So-
Nidge and Kate are both evil, we need C8 to vote.
Yeah,
to-
seat 8 is required to break the tie, just so we're all clear. So Keith,
I don't. Yeah.
Justin could also vote, and Amelia has her own vote. So there's 4.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of just want to leave it.
All right,
think you
it's
leave
your
it.
call,
I'm in the
Amelia, and
world.
I'll give you a whole 5
just put it on
seconds to decide.
Okay.
If someone screams at me, I'll do it. But otherwise, I think
Alright.
I'm
Do it.
Alan wants it, I
Alright.
think. But
3.
If C8 votes, you vote and I'll
2.
vote. That's enough to break. If C8 doesn't vote, then we leave it on Nidge.
1. Amelia, please make a final choice.
I'm gonna leave it on Nidge.
All right, Nij has been executed. And the team has won. We are going to go to a Grimoire reveal. Please save all hootin' and hollerin' for the end as I slowly get through this goofy game. What a spectacular game it was for me, a person not playing it. Boy, can I say. Let's start with me, the Oracle, in seat 8, who did nothing at all, actually. But was the red herring for Alan, the fortune teller. Alan, the fortune teller, who got a correct red herring ping on the Oracle, and Juan, who was the seamstress. The seamstress who got correct information between Alan and Amelia, the drunk, which no one seemed to catch. Except Kate, who did catch that. Kate the demon figured out that Amelia was the drunk on frame 0, apparently. Kate, who was poisoning Justin, the Shigenja, to be sending the Shigenja info in the other direction. I also gave a fortune teller no on Kate and Ryan, and then a yes on Ryan and Amelia, which I was hoping was enough to convince Alan that Kate had to be an Odashi, with the neighbors very clearly poisoned in that scenario. However, also it would have made sense if Amelia was an Odashi, with Juan getting incorrect information between Alan and Amelia, but Justin would have had to have been getting correct information pointing at Amelia. And then the librarian bluff here, I think, was a really interesting one, because it let you set up for anyone nearby to potentially give the misinformation. But as you may have guessed, this meant Nij was a sober and healthy mayor. He was
No.
very close to getting the mayor tie. I think nominating a not alive player was a really cool play, because it really showed that you weren't going to try and manipulate the votes to lift off and like kill an innocent person. You really were trying to go for the tie, but obviously that didn't pan out. And obviously Ryan is your harpy, who I think did a lot of work this game.
Sorry,
Ryan, who
guys.
died at night?
Nij died at night
God
from
damn, you're right.
sorry, Ryan died at night from a Nij mare bounce. So I thought keeping the mayor alive in the final, because he was never targeted before, it was not poisoned, was going to be a pretty good choice, and also because everyone thought Alan was the drunk, that it was maybe unlikely. But Kate would know that Nidge was not poisoned, and would have been a
I'm
great
sorry.
execution choice. And so that's why the balloonist got the information that he did. The only misinformation was from Justin to Alan, because from Alan to Kate to Nidge is then correct information after that.
Alan.
I would like to claim the moral victory. Thank you.
So use
Given-
my dead vote on
I don't
Kate,
know
and then
how the
fucking
hell I pulled
Nidge.
Yeah.
Nidge, why? Why did you let?
I think it was the
Fine,
coming
fine.
hard after me as being the Fangu really just. Oh.
No.
I think if we read into the Nidge social that we still would have got the win if we said that.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
deliberately
yeah.
lifting off Kate to kill Ellen, because if Ellen's still alive, I can't go for the mayor win, and I don't have any other information to work with.
I mean, if Alan was the drunk and Kate is still the Nodashi, you still can't go for
And
it.
that's the only niche world that I was worried about.
I didn't think that world was that niche. So the fact that you weren't concerned about the potential for poisoning.
I was, but I worked through them and was like, you know what? There's 6 worlds where I could be poisoned, but 5 of them don't work out.
And also, surviving
Oh.
the final day either tells you are poisoned or you did bounce.
I bounced only onto Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan did reach the evil as well.
Yeah,
Surprise.
I
Damn.
felt like Kate claiming to be Harpy Mad yesterday meant Harpy was still alive.
Kate was
and
Harpy
chose
Mad.
to beat Kate
I
and
was
Harpy Mad.
actually happy mad. Ryan, but Ryan
Oh.
died the following night.
Ryan
We had a
died,
funny
technically.
moment where Kate was Harpy Mad, and then I'm like, do you want to just kill Ryan so you don't have to be Harpy Mad? She's like,
Close. You know what?
Ryan.
I feel like I should give that win to Keith, because if Keith didn't bounce that to Ryan, I didn't have a world that worked.
Alan. Also, Ryan, I pushed like crazy on you on day one because I thought you should just red evil anyway. But then
You always think I read evil. That's
No one
not
wanted
you.
I agree,
No one wanted it,
actually.
though.
I agree with Ryan. I always think Ryan is evil too. I'm the
Yeah.
storyteller.
Yeah,
I should know
yeah.
better.
I think I can't read Kate. Like every time I play with Kate, I just.
Kate plays a good evil team.
Yeah.
It's true.
Kate's another person that just can't be read.
Yeah, it's true.
Fucking tied it after the demos on the whatever.